Hey guys, I just want to do a review on this product I bought a little over a year ago. It's a phone harness. It like mounts to your chest. I'll show you how to put it on in a minute. It's made by a company called Coreal. I bought it on Amazon. I'll drop a link for you. But it comes in a couple different pieces. So what happens is it comes with this clamp separate and this separate from the base right here. And you can see these two little clips right here. It slides in. And that's where it clips to right there. And then this one screws onto the bottom. It's just like any other, like if you were placing this onto a, a tripod, it's the same kind of thing. And then the screw goes through here and it just mounts with this little bracket right here. Same, you can use different types of phone, holders, clamps for this too, but this is the one it comes with. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and put it on and show you. It's pretty easy. The straps are adjustable and they're elastic. So, I mean, I'm 6 feet and a little over 200 pounds. So, but I'll show you, there's still a lot of play in here. So it fits, you can adjust it to pretty much whatever you want. It'll fit pretty much any body size with clothes on, whatever. A jacket, I had this over my winter coat before. But you can see right here how it holds like that. So there's a little screw, a little knob on the side right here, and that will loosen this. And you see it just fell by itself. So that loosens it up, loosen it, tighten right there. It's a tension for the phone. I can't use my phone, but I have an iPhone XR, which is a pretty big phone, and this clamp it does fit in there comfortably. So I'll show you with this smaller iPhone here, this older one. So it just goes in like that, and just pick it up like that, and it clamps right in there. So one thing you want to do also is this actually tightens it. So it clamps down pretty tight, but I would still always tighten this for a couple different reasons. One, you don't want to take any chance on the phone falling out. Two, if this knob is loose, it makes a little bit of rattling noise, and you don't want that in your videos. Also, I'll show you inside of here, inside the clamp, it's got like these rubber foam pads. It's on the back, top and bottom. It's pretty stiff, but pretty soft too. So that, that's another reason the phone, even if you didn't clamp this or tighten it, it would have a hard time sliding, but you still want to tighten it anyway. And I'll show you what I just did there. So this, I just tightened this. But if you start to loosen it a little bit, see how it comes right down. So it does clamp pretty hard. But always, once the phone's clamped down, you want to go ahead and just tighten this knob right here. It's really easy to put together. The only part that even I found a little difficult is these two parts right here, where this slides in. And like, again, you can see these little pieces right here. They push together, and then it pushes out. But that's how you put it in there too. You slide it in. Now, overall, I love this product. Like I said, I've been using it everywhere. A couple things though. One, when I first started using it, I noticed in my videos there was some kind of noise, like a tapping, a clicking. I don't know what it was. But, so what I did, you can probably hear my dog snoring right now. So what I did was go through this and think, okay, well, what's causing all the noise? I loosened this and walked around with it. And this I could really hear, not just in the video, but just while I was walking around, I could hear it kind of clicking. So I tightened that. It wasn't that, because it kept doing it. So it was just like a process of elimination. So the next thing I did was this knob here where this bolts through, this is what hinges, this is the hinge for the clamp. I removed that and greased it up and thought, well, maybe it's that. Maybe it's just slightly loose, whatever. Tightened it back up, walked around a little bit, same thing. So finally, after about, I don't know, an hour, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try something here. Because what I was doing was I would try to flex this. Now this plastic is very, very thick. And you can see I might be flexing it a little bit. But where this part slides into the base, it's plastic on plastic. And what I found was it was making like a creaking sound because I would move it by myself. I would just take it and move it a little bit. I'm like, I wonder if it's that. It's from the flexing, which it must, I don't know if it's really flexing when you're wearing it, but I mean, you never know. Like I just showed you, it's pretty firm. But what I did was, I took a piece of black duct tape or Gorilla tape, whatever you have, and I laid it into the tracks where this piece snaps in. Now, first I was afraid, well, will this be able to still fit in there? But it did. So I laid it in there and molded it, you know, put it all down in it really nice and tight, slid this back in there. Now, it makes it a little tighter, which is what I wanted, which I probably couldn't get it back out again, but there's no reason to. And then after I did that, I recorded a video just walking around, all the noise was gone. So all it was this plastic on plastic, where this piece, this whole thing slides into this base right here. This slides right into here. And it disappeared. So that little piece of tape, and luckily I got the black tape, so you'd never know it anyway. Now, I'm not taking anything away from, I'm not saying it's a bad product because of that. It's just that something about that plastic on plastic creaking sound, that solved all my problems. And you know, the phones, the microphones and all these iPhone or whatever you're using, they're so sensitive. It's going to pick up everything anyway. But that was the only issue I had with this product, was that the noise. Because sometimes I would make videos and there would be all this noise and clicking, or it sounded like it was really windy when it wasn't. So I had to do something about that. So like I said, I just went through, I mean, logic would tell you, well, maybe it's, you know, where the connections are, where the hinge and the knob, and this knob will make noise if you don't tighten it. But other than that, you might get a little bit from these right here, but I'm just really sensitive about it. I don't like any added noise in my videos. But anyway, you know, like I said, it fits me, and it's still got a ton of room left. All the straps are adjustable, plus they're you know, elastic, so you can't go wrong with it. I don't know, you know, pretty much any body type this would probably fit. The clip to plug it in like this one is very easy to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't see, the only other thing where you'd have to take it apart, I think it comes separate like this. So again, this is just like if you were connecting it to another tripod. It's the same thing. You just unscrew this and this disconnects. And I have a couple different phone clamps that'll mount to this too, but this is the one that came with it, and this is the one I like. So yeah, you can see, you know, you can move it up and down. It can go all the way close to you like that or like that. Now this is tight enough to where it won't move on its own, but I can, that's about as much as I would tighten it right there. But if you loosen it, it'll fall on its own. So just make sure when you're using this, you get this tightened to the point where it's not going to move by itself, but you can easily move it with your, you know, with your hands. And I usually have it pretty tight because, like I said, if I'm hiking or something or fishing, I'm going to the woods, jumping over logs and stuff, I don't want the thing just to flop open because that'll ruin your video. But yeah, there's a lot of different uses for this. Like I said, you can use it, I mean, maybe riding your bike or motorcycle, I don't know. It's nice because it's close to your body, so it's not, you know, it's not like it's going to go anywhere. But I've used it for a lot of different things. So again, it's a Coreal phone chest harness, chest mount. I don't know how they word it, but I'll put the link for you in the description. But overall, I mean, it's great. Other than trying to find out where those noises were coming from, because I mean, I do hear a lot of videos on YouTube. I watch some, and there's a lot of like click, 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 and I'm like thinking to myself, that can be avoided, because I found other reasons for that happening too. I found last year that my phone case was causing a lot of noises with my videos. So I record all my videos without a case. That can be dangerous. I know, I gotta make sure everything's clamped down, make sure it doesn't get wet. You have to be extra cautious when you do that. But I'll make another video showing you exactly what I mean about the phone case. But this is about this phone harness, and I think it's excellent. I mean, for the money, I think I bought it, this was like a year or so ago. I think it was about 20 bucks. It's worth every penny. This thing, I mean, like I said, just you can use it. You can just walk around with it, whatever. So yeah, you get some looks too. People looking at it, maybe they think you're media or something, but it's kind of cool, whatever. But yeah, I'll drop a link for you. And yeah, if you pick it up, maybe a Christmas gift for someone, or you're getting tired of the holding your phone, holding it in your hand, or whatever. This takes that away, and it tightens up enough again, so it'll bounce on these because they're elastic, but it'll stay right there. This thing won't open unless you actually open it or you loosen the screws. So yeah, that's it. That's the only issue I had was the squeaking where they slide together, but I'm not giving the product a bad review because of that. It's just the materials. That's all. That can happen with anything. The product itself, absolutely love it. This thing has really saved me. I was looking for something where I could go fishing, and I would put a tripod next to me, or doing things like that. I know some people have a GoPro you can put on your hat or whatever, and those are awesome too. But this, for what I was doing, is absolutely perfect. So again, I'll drop a link down there for you, and you should pick one up. If you've tried it before and you didn't like it, let me know in the comments what you think about it. If there's different brands you've tried, always I like to hear people's feedback from this stuff. So yeah, I'll if you want, eventually I can make another video on exactly how it goes together, but it's very simple. I mean, really anybody can do it. But again, tell me what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Take care.